The reality is, when the Trump administration sent Abrego Garcia to El Salvador, they did not actually have any reason for doing so. Because in 2019, an immigration judge granted him a legal status that let him live and work in the country legally. 57 days ago, the Supreme Court ruled, without dissent, by the way, that Abrego Garcia's removal to El Salvador was in fact illegal. And the court ordered the Trump administration to facilitate his return. But the Trump administration wouldn't do it. They insisted that was because he was in El Salvador. The issue was diplomatic, they said, and not something they could control. They insisted repeatedly there was no way to bring him back, that it was completely outside of their control. 29 days ago, this was the stance of Trump's Homeland Security Secretary.
There is no scenario where Abrego Garcia will be in the United States again.
Today, that changed. Today, the Trump administration did bring Abrego Garcia back, but they didn't do it to comply with the Supreme Court's orders. Today, they brought him back to the United States to criminally charge him with human trafficking. The allegations the Justice Department laid out against Abrego Garcia today are incredibly serious, but they are also just allegations. He could have done all of these things they allege. He also could be completely innocent. That is why in this country you are supposed to have due process. Before you are punished for a crime, or you are supposed to have your day in court. You are supposed to be tried and convicted if you are guilty by a jury of your peers. Kilmar Abrego Garcia was sent to prison in El Salvador without any of that. And ABC News reports tonight that the allegations Abrego Garcia was charged with today stem from an investigation that started in April, which, by the way, is the month after the Trump administration sent him to El Salvador.
This is what American justice looks like.
That was the Attorney General of the United States of America today, saying that justice in this country means getting sent to prison and then investigated, sent to a foreign prison for months and then charged with a crime. That is what the Trump administration thinks justice looks like, which tells you a whole lot.